Hello, everyone, and welcome to Fat 50 and Running a Marathon. Today is Wednesday, the 5th of October, 2022. Last night I completed the first run of week 8, so I'm basically at the halfway point. Had a real problem with my Fitbit, problem that I've had with it before. Extremely unreliable. Last night I ran the first mile of the first part of the first mile, the first 6 minutes and 15 seconds, like I normally do. Got further than I'd ever gotten before. Looked down at my Fitbit thinking, wow, I gotta see just how far I made it this time, considering this is so much further, and it said 0.41. And I thought to myself, how is that possible when I've watched 0.43 arrive several paces back there? So that was the first incident. And then when I got to a part of the course that I know very well, and see, that's the thing is, I've been running this course so long now that I know it. I know this point marks this many miles, this many miles, this many miles, however, blah, blah, blah. So I got to a point where there's this one cutoff in my main path that I like to take because it adds zero point 0.9 miles to my run, and so I arrived at that point, looked down at my Fitbit, and it said 0.66, and it's always said either 0.72 or 0.73. I'm guessing depending upon how much I hug the sidewalk. So again, it was shorting me distance, and so I did my cutoff, came back, started walking again, and kept walking and kept waiting for that 2 mile mark, and kept waiting and kept waiting and kept waiting because the 2 mile mark was the halfway point. So that's why I was waiting for the 2 mile mark and kept walking and thinking to myself, on Sunday when I ran 12 miles, I kind of remember hitting 2 miles a lot sooner than this and just kept walking and walking. Finally, I got to the point where I said, okay, the hell with this. The Fitbit is absolutely wrong, and turned on heel, and it was 1.9. I was at 1.98 miles, and I know perfectly well from having run this course several times. I mean, this is week 8. This is the same course I've been running. I know at this point I've reached this many miles or this much part of a mile or what have you. I've learned this course very, very well, and Fitbit was failing. So I came home in a I was not in a good mood. I started off with such high hopes for today, or for this week, and I haven't lost a good attitude about this week. I'm just very angry about the fact that I put my faith in something in which I cannot. And this is pitiful as far as I'm concerned. My dad had a pedometer in the 70s that was extremely reliable. That's all I've really asked of this device, is that it basically just do a good job of tracking not even my steps, but my distance. And there's no reason for this. This is not the first time this thing has failed me miserably, and I can't deal with that. So I came home. I told Nancy I need a pedometer. I don't care what it costs, and I need it as soon as possible. I don't care what that costs either. So we got a pedometer for I think about $25, another $5 to have it delivered today. It's supposed to arrive sometime between 7 and 11, and right now it's 8:38. It's supposed to be arriving soon. I need to get to work, and I don't know what else to say. But I I cannot trust technology like this. I cannot trust something that lets me down like this. As I told Nancy, this coming Sunday I've got 14 miles to run. I can't have this thing adding another mile to my run because it can't seem to catch up with itself, or whatever the hell the problem is, because I'm following a program and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and it says don't go any more. Don't run more than we've asked of you in this program, and that's what I'm doing. I'm doing exactly what I was told, and to have technology just fail on me so miserably like that, well, it's anyway. But I hope the problem will be rectified by this new pedometer, and when all this is said and done, I'm just going to tell you right now, do not put your faith in Fitbit. Maybe if you have the premium program, it's worth it. But the original Fitbit, the one that, the program that comes with what you buy, absolutely not worth it. Too many bells and whistles. They need to get their system, they need to get their act together. They need to figure out how to do their job better, because I've asked so little of this machine, and there's always seems to be some issue with something or other, and sometimes it just flat out, it won't, just turns off altogether. So I need something more reliable than this, and hopefully that we got that. So, now that I've had a chance to rant a bit, that's the case with last night. I basically just came home and logged the fact that I ran 4 miles. I didn't actually run 4 miles, but I logged 4 miles last night. That's what I wrote. I didn't even bother to look to see how long it took because I know perfectly well that I logged more than 4 miles. And so it, anyway, uh, but there you go. You just sometimes you have to get new technology. You got to spend a couple of bucks in order to make sure that things are done properly. So, guys, until next time, remember only by taking care of ourselves first are we capable of taking care of others. Thanks for watching. Topher.